Collective message. The illusion of the offer. Today, as message centers around an offer, one that appeared to be about love, commitment, or union, but carried a deeper spiritual lesson. For some, this could have been an engagement, a promise, or a reconciliation attempt. Spirit is revealing that this offer was not truly divine. It came from a karmic masculine or karmic feminine energy meant to test your growth and self-worth. Someone once believed this connection was a twin flame union, but what is being exposed now is that it was a karmic contract, a cycle of lessons, not a lifetime bond. The masculine may have had big dreams and goals surrounding this partnership, thinking it was destiny. But Spirit is showing that the connection was rooted in illusion and imbalance. This person is awakening to the truth. The one they were holding on to was not their divine counterpart, but a karmic soulmate meant to push their evolution. Some of you were waiting, hoping that divine timing would bring change, reconciliation, or healing. Spirit says this is not meant to be revived. This person's energy is low vibrational, still bound by pride, deception, and avoidance. They once believed the offer they were preparing or expecting would bring them peace or prosperity, but Spirit intervened. What was delayed or denied was actually protection. For many in the collective, this cycle was about understanding the runner-chaser dynamic, realizing why you chased what rejected you, and learning to release what did not value you. This was never just about romance. It was about self-love and healing ancestral wounds. You were meant to heal generations of heartbroken, silenced, or overlooked souls, those who stayed in relationships out of pain, obligation, or fear. You broke that pattern by walking away. This separation pushed you to pour back into yourself, to nurture your body, your home, your family, your craft, and your peace. You've turned pain into clarity. Some of you healed wounds connected to your parents, your lineage, and your inner child. You've become the embodiment of emotional balance and self-worth. Meanwhile, the karmic energy is still trapped in the very cycle you broke free from, caught between ego and regret, haunted by deception, and waiting on miracles that Spirit will not bless. They may feel you are home, but that's because you were their mirror. What they feel is not divine love. It's the echo of what they lost through their own avoidance. Spirit is reminding you, you cannot resurrect what God has already buried. For some, this karmic cycle has been over for nearly a decade. Trying to revive it now is like breathing life into dust. Any attempts to manipulate, bind, or energetically pull you back are karmic violations that only deepen their own lessons. The truth is, this was never about punishment. It was about awakening. You were the lesson and the blessing. You were the mirror that revealed what they needed to heal. And now your role in their story is complete. The twin flame dynamic was never meant to chain you to suffering. It was designed to teach you the dangers of attachment disguised as love. When one flame burns too hot while the other stays cold, the connection becomes unstable, not sacred. Fire cannot sustain a home. It can only refine what is meant to endure. The collective has now evolved beyond that phase. You've learned to stop chasing. You've learned that love should not require pain to prove its depth. You've learned that divine unions are built on peace, not confusion, balance, not obsession. So, if someone comes forward with an offer, a proposal, a confession, or a plea, ask yourself, does this reflect the healed version of you, or the old version that once accepted crumbs? Spirit says many of you have already passed this test. You no longer crave validation from wounded hearts. You no longer wait for reciprocity from those who couldn't recognize your worth. This message is your confirmation. You were never meant to go back. You were meant to elevate. You are free now, free from illusion, free from codependency, free from chasing closure that only Spirit can provide. You've learned that the real union isn't necessarily between two people. It is between your healed self and your higher self.